Hi there, everybody. It's Rabbi Zalmy Kudan from chinuchtools.com, here to share with you a tutorial on how to feel feelings. All right, so the idea here is to feel our feelings in a way that the feeling is processed, or it's accepted by the body, or if it's a feeling that doesn't make sense for us to have, that we let it go. And if you just imagine every feeling as a bubble of energy, so let's say we have anger, frustration, excitement, love, that feeling is a bubble. If that feeling stays in the bubble, it vibrates, but it doesn't go away. It doesn't get accepted or let go from the body. And if you have anger or frustration or shame vibrating inside your body for a long period of time without being processed, that could cause a whole host of challenges. We don't like that. We want to pop the bubble. That's the goal. We want to pop the bubble. So I'm going to teach you how to do this in 3 steps. The first step is going to be to identify the feeling. The second step is going to be to engage the mind. And the third step is going to be a breath. We're going to breathe the feeling, but to either pop the bubble or to let the bubble go and pop in the air. And that's going to engage the body, the somatic bodily response to the feeling. So here we go. The first step is to label the feeling. So the first thing, we're going to name it. What am I feeling? Right now, I'm feeling nervous. Can I get this presentation done quickly and clearly? Where do I feel the nervousness in my body? Sometimes it helps take a breath and kind of scan from the head to the toe. I'm noticing it in my throat right now. And how big is the bubble? It's a little bit bigger than my throat. So the feeling is nervous. There's a bubble in my throat. Does it make sense? Well, yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense because for my body, it makes sense because I think this is an important message and I really want to give it over. So I'm going to accept the feeling because if it makes sense, I accept it. If it didn't make sense, I'd breathe it out. But right now, I'm going to breathe it in. I'm going to pop that bubble in my throat, that bubble of nervousness. So I'm going to take a nice slow breath like I'm breathing in from a straw. And as I breathe in, I'm thinking, yeah, that makes sense. I'm nervous. Okay. Now, let's do a feeling that doesn't make sense. So I'm going to go back to step 1, the feeling. I'm angry at my 3-year-old because he made a big mess. So where do I feel that? I'm feeling that in my chest. And I'm angry. It's a pretty big bubble. And I'm getting worked up. Doesn't make sense? No. He's 3. So I'm going to reject the feeling. I'm going to breathe it out. So I'm going to take a big breath in. And as I breathe out, as if I'm breathing out of a straw really slow, I'm going to imagine that bubble leaving and popping in the air. And I feel my chest getting a little lighter. Sometimes it'll get lighter. Sometimes you might feel a bigger bubble come up and it's even heavier. And we just keep going. And this is how we process feelings. Sometimes it's good to know, why is my body feeling this? Especially if they're feelings that I don't think make sense. Why am I feeling angry at my child? Is that something that I have to look into? Maybe I want to be a better parent. Maybe I feel like I'm not providing my son with something that he needs. Maybe there's something that I need to check in, but my body's always my friend. It's always good for me to feel the feeling. It's always important for me to feel the feeling. I might need to let it go, but there's something important that my body needs to experience right now. What is it? For more chinuch tools, go to chinuchtools.com. And of course, you can always reach out at rabbizalmy@chinuchtools.com or on my WhatsApp. Have a wonderful day, and let's practice feeling our feelings by really identifying what that feeling is, know if it makes sense or not, and popping that bubble.